Randy's Random Rants.
Right when they think they got a nigga all figured out, got the next one. Hit him with the next one. Yeah, get him with the next one.
Tell me.
All right now. Right when they think they got to figure it out.
The first thing I want to say is this. Okay? When something is wrong, it's wrong. It's either right or it's wrong.
Figure it out. Gotta figure it out.
Now, you got laws that exist that contradict themselves in every kind of way. They not only contradict themselves, they contradict the way that you and I live.
Strap up then.
Okay? Now, which one is it? Okay? Having sex with a certain age is against the law, or it's not against the law? Is it pedophilia, or is it not pedophilia? Is it, what do you call it? Statutory rape, or is it not? Okay? Why do these laws exist for certain people? Tell me this. And this is just one, because there's plenty of other laws. You know? Some of them are even banished and abolished. Like no nigga pie. You know? That was one of them. Okay? But anyway.
Where we put him?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I just found out that Jerry Lee Lewis, most people don't know who he is, but people love Jerry Lee, don't they? You guys love y'all some Jerry Lee Lewis. He goes and marries his 13-year-old cousin. So then let's go all the way back to kings and queens and all of that. Ancient ones, recent ones, they're all incesting. And they're also having sex with little kids, their little cousins and brothers and sons and daughters. You know? Having voyeurism, gonzo, all of that. Right in the house, right in the temple, and the castles. So then you got Bill Cosby. Everybody's jumping on Bill Cosby. Oh, he gave some drug addicts a pill and got some head. Okay? Except Trump could just walk up to somebody and grab some pussies. Oh yeah, grab pussies. I don't really care, so what? You have enough money, you can grab pussies too. I have all the words. That's all that matters. So then you got a whole bunch of other stories circulating. I mean, hold on. Let me get to this too. You got teachers in school. Okay? They're coming to school with fake tits. Guys and girls. Fake tits. Not double D's, Z's. Go look it up, Google it. You got teachers in school that they're hiring, and these chicks are coming to school with mini dresses on, like they don't know that their booty is sticking out. Poster tops, tank tops, laced fucking lingerie, not even under the clothes, just laced lingerie, writing on chalkboards, teaching kids what? What do you think your kids are learning? Watching some big titties flapping and smacking them in their face, helping them with a couple of fucking geometry problems that they already know. Why the fuck don't the special ed kids get this fucking treatment? Shit, I don't even think I had a female in any of my special ed classes. Shit. Look at this. You never know, you know? I see a couple of soccer moms in there. So where's the line drawn with that? I mean, to me, that's like that the school and your classes need parental guidance. Like if your parents were sitting in the class with you and looked at this teacher coming around shaking her ass in that little short mini dress, and the principals and everybody, like nobody, obviously maybe they're getting some too, but this is what's going on in your schools. So if you got grown people enticing little kids, you tell me, where does it end and where does it stop? And then to who do the laws who are the laws intended for? A certain genre, certain culture, or ethnicity, or certain what? Like, I'm serious. Little kids, they get to play with big old titties, and then the old titties get to play with the little kids. But then when a guy wants to marry a girl that obviously wants to get screwed, everybody is up in arms and going crazy. Now you tell me, is that statutory rape? Is it? With this girl flashing her titties in front of you, telling you that, yeah, I'd want to suck his cock. I love him. He's my soulmate. Is that statutory rape? Because the laws state that such and such, and then is it right because somebody's parent gives them over? They got a social security card and a license to hand their kids over like they're paying fucking mortgage and shit. So then that's right. So is it right if somebody wants to sell a kid? I mean, but then again, I guess they do adoption, because a lot of these people that's adopting kids, they're not adopting kids. They're adopting future soulmates and shit. They're shopping for some fucking love. They want to raise love in their fucking backyard and shit, like a tree. I wonder how old them slaves that Thomas Jefferson was banging out, I wonder how old they were. Shit. Think that they was old and worn out. Aunt Jemima, the old Aunt Jemima. Word, not the enhanced one, the original, I don't think so. He was getting that young nookie. Okay? Now, these women, like I said, it's fine for them to go and run around and get pregnant by a fucking 13-year-old kid. Right? That's fine. And then have the baby too. That's fine. And just slapped on the wrist with a fine. Like, yeah, pay $35, we'll put you on probation. Now imagine a black guy that's, I don't know, just pick an age, and then he goes and impregnates a 13-year-old white girl. Okay? Do the math. Just go on and do that math for me. Wait, is that Gilligan? Oh, shit! Wow, find Waldo. We got a new game here, everybody. Find Gilligan. Come on, everybody. Find him. Where's he at? Wow. So, the last thing I want to get to is that I've lately found it so ironic, alright? Very ironical that the directors and producers that produce and direct these movies, like, they must really what is the word? Classify characters by, I would say kind of common sense, but by how they visually appear to you. Because just think about how many people play certain roles and then you find out that they're really like that. But you don't like, or they have something similar to them, or they got, like, if they play sinister roles, they got really something sinister about them in real life, you know? And even people that don't look like they portray themselves, the directors, they must have a good sense of reading characters and personalities. I mean, if you understand what I'm saying. Because this guy, ever since that 8 Mile, Green Mile, what it's Green Mile, right? Keep getting that Eminem thing mixed up, you know? 8 Mile, Green Mile. But that's a movie that has a lasting effect on a person's character and personality. Like, people probably see him out eating dinner at restaurants and probably just want to throw fucking egg rolls and noodles on him. Know what I'm saying? Just hit him in the head with one of them bread rolls that they bring you for free before your dinner and shit. Like, serious. People are probably still pissed off about that fucking movie. They still think he's just like that from watching it. He played that part to the T. But now he's playing another part. That's kind of creepy. And it's real. Listen.
It is time now for that marriage story that has so many of us mystified, skeptical, and from reading your comments online, a little bit upset too. 51-year-old actor Doug Hutchison meets 16-year-old Courtney Stodden. They get married. Lara sat down with the newlyweds, and Lara, this couple really has to deal with the it factor.
Well, and that's why they wanted to come on GMA, George, and tell their side of the story. As you know, it takes a lot to raise eyebrows in Hollywood, and older men marrying younger women, not that uncommon. But what has people so up in arms about this story? We're talking about a 16-year-old girl and a man not just old enough.
The thing that has people all up in arms about this story is that they wish that they could do the same thing and they can't. They look over to the right or to the left and they see their wife that they married 20 years ago and they just like, damn, like, why didn't I think of that? That's what the fuck is going on here. Believe it or not.
To be her father, he actually is older than her father.
And that right there, here we go. I'm sorry I'm breaking these stories down like this in half Kit Kat snap. But she said she's dating somebody that could be, or that's older than her father or whatever. What I feel she should have also said, in addition to the man being as old as her father or older than her father, he's capable of being in the range of her grandfather also. But my thing is that I don't really find any problems, quarrels. I have no monkey wrench to throw in to the fact that if somebody or people want to have a relationship at whatever age it is, as long as the person is of a proper age sexually, you know, pretty much puberty. So with that said, you gotta look at all of the people that will point their fingers and be like, what, you're messing with the such and such and this and that and da da da. Like, first off, either your daddy done did it, your grandfather done did it, one of your brothers, your sisters. I don't even want to get started on how many females, okay, that act like they not like this, or they act like they not like that, okay, and behind closed doors on the side of a building, they're doing the most heinous shit, okay? Like, I mean, boy, babysitters to your teachers, to your brothers and your sisters' friends and your kids' friends and shit like that. I mean, seriously. Get the fuck out of here. And when a female does it, for some reason, there's some kind of sex appeal to it. There's a sex appeal or some kind of appeal to everything that a woman does. You know what I'm saying? You want to start talking? Let's talk about whacking off. Tell somebody you whack off and you're a guy. You're a creep. But guess what? I whack it. All right? I whack it, bro. Sometimes I'd rather whack it than deal with somebody's bullshit, and I don't care who it is. Like, seriously. A lot of the times, it comes with some bullshit. You ever have sex and then look at a motherfucker and it's like you just wish you ain't even nut? Like, once that nut leaves, it's just like, it depends on who you're with, though. For real. You know? But which one of these people ain't out here doing something? I mean, why do you think that cougars and soccer moms and MILFs are such a prevalent name, such a trending topic now? Why? You think that it's just because nobody does it? Like, all of these chicks, they all, like, serious, a bunch of pervs. But let's get back to beating off and whacking off. If a guy whacks off, there's a motherfucking problem. You're a creep, alright? You worse than Oscar on Sesame Street. But girls, you could do it in an instant. You could do it in front of anybody, everybody, probably even your own mom. And they'll just be like, you naughty girl, pull your pants up. There's no guy that's gonna tell you, you freak, like, pull your pants up. Don't nobody wanna see that. But a guy, I mean, there's people that do want to see it, but for the most part, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of it, you all forget that, I mean, because we're talking about the criticizing here, you know? And then everybody forgets that girls, they don't even have to whack off. Their whole life is a whack off. They go to sex shops. They got fucking rings and dildos in each size, electronic dildos, wireless dildos with fucking battery packs, dragon dildos, diamond-shaped dildos. A fucking cucumber. Shit. Lubes, hot lube, cool lube. You got lube to suck cock, okay? And now we want to demonize somebody because he's 51 and she's 16. Listen, you'll see if it works out. Let it work. Like, nah, I mean, if it's not right, you'll see what happens. But you can't criticize and say, oh, you know, like, the fuck are you gonna say? What's the problem? It's a little strange, and only because he's a well-known actor, and people would probably expect a well-known actor not to make such a flamboyant choice because everything that they do is in the public. But hey, obviously he doesn't give a fuck because you know what? You can't do shit about it. So, word. Half of these people are going to go home tonight or whatever night that is, and tonight, every damn night, and do some creepy, freaky shit, whether it's all by themselves, with their husband, with their freaking animal, pet dog, goldfish, a friend, boyfriend, whatever, girlfriend. It's the truth. Like what? All of you motherfuckers get to fuck all the virgins and shit? Like, he can't have him a motherfucking virgin in his motherfucking life? Damn it. Motherfucker.
I sat down with them and they defended their relationship. Not since 22-year-old Jerry Lee Lewis married his 13-year-old cousin has a May-December romance been quite this scandalous.
I love you.
Love you. When 51-year-old actor Doug Hutchison married 16-year-old Courtney Stodden in May, their 35-year age difference set the internet ablaze. But is it real love or some twisted publicity stunt? He's most famous for playing the abusive prison guard in the Oscar-nominated film The Green Mile.
They got all the men they need.
She is an aspiring actress and pop singer, and believe it or not, she really is 16. We verified her birth certificate. They met online when Courtney signed up for Doug's acting workshop. At first, Doug says he had no idea she was just a teenager. So, when you found out, how did you feel?
Well, you can imagine, my world turned upside down.
They had begun a 4-month courtship over the internet and say they fell in love without ever meeting each other in person.
Having never met her. And I'm telling you, it was a really beautiful and unique way to get to know someone because we didn't have the distraction of...
All I have to say is, if he's not really like that freaking creep he played in freaking The Green Mile, then I wish him the best. Facts.
The physical. All the while, Courtney's mom Krista had been monitoring their exchanges and says she was fully aware that Doug was so much older than her daughter.
And I said...
And then, what is a 16-year-old supposed to do if they don't want to? Would you be more satisfied if she went out to the hood and did some dope, had every nigga in the hood screwing her, maybe, I don't know, became a stripper, fucking old people anyway, your fucking grandpa's in the fucking strip club throwing money and making it rain? What do you think these people do, like seriously, behind closed doors? Almost every single person that's pointing their fingers, they all do some crazy freaky shit. They've all been to a strip club with somebody's fucking daughter and granddaughter grinding on their fucking cock and balls and shit, for real, and tipping her.
If you and Alex have any misgivings whatsoever about this, if you are uncomfortable with it, I will respect you and Courtney will respect you and we will step back.
Courtney's parents say despite her provocative appearance, she is a deeply Christian girl, so they put their faith in her choice to be with a man more than 3 times her age. If you're wondering how this can all be legal, the reason is there was parental consent, no sexual email exchanges, and no physical contact. That man HUTCHISON wasn't breaking any statutory laws. I mean, there is a joke, 16 will get you 20.
16 will get you 20 if you are doing something illegally. It was Krista who said, you guys can get married if you want. There are ways to do that. There are certain states
that allow it.
In fact, 39 states allow 16-year-olds to marry, as long as they have documented parental consent and a birth certificate.
What were you thinking there?
I was just thinking how much I love you.
4 years younger than his soon-to-be son-in-law, Courtney's father walked his daughter down the aisle at a Las Vegas chapel.
You look into each other's eyes and you speak those vows, your world changes.
Now legally married, they were free to consummate their relationship.
I was a virgin when I married him.
She was saving herself.
I knew that if I kept that, I would really be blessed with a beautiful gift, and God did. He blessed me with my soulmate.
And oh yeah, one more for you, Mick Jagger. Start me up. Yeah. Old Mick Jagger was getting that radon Chon cooch. You heard? That radon Oochie Coochie Chon Don. Yeah. Y'all ain't know about that.
Didn't know that old Mick Jagger was over there getting some of those nice little brown biscuits. Some of those little brown buns. He likes that chocolate on it. Yeah, he likes the buns with the chocolate on them. Yeah, chocolate little morsels. Yeah, Radon Chon, 15 years old. He was definitely doing a little bit of slamming. Oh yeah, that definitely. They'll tell you all about it.
Some of that Ray Dizzy Chizzy. Boy, that Ray Dizzy Chizon. That Rizzle Dizzle Chisel. This is exactly what I be talking about, except usually it's black people a mother of 10 that has to work, go to work tomorrow or the day that you give her a court date. But this right here, for all you women out there, okay?